Hello everyone. The title of today's video is Turning Data into Strategy by Building Your First Web Scraper in 3 Easy Steps. Or, in other words, how to automate price tracking of product inventory in a retail store using Python. This video will help you understand on how to give your business a strategic advantage. This strategic advantage is gained by elimination of manual comparison of prices in a retail store and replacing the same and by building an automated price tracking system using Python. In case you are new to Python, you may like to see the video on installing and executing a Python program, where you can easily learn how to install Python and execute your first program in Windows step by step. Let us now understand on how to build a working environment for this web scraper that will be used for automating the price tracking system to solve a day-to-day real-world problem of business. To survive in your business. Are you still manually checking competitor product prices and updating spreadsheets so that you can update your product prices? Then you are driving your business to a dead end or to a 100% closure. Is that what you want? No. No. Technology is only as valuable as the strategic results it produces. What you need is a competitive edge. In today's fast-paced market, knowing how to code is a skill. But knowing how to turn that code into a business advantage is a superpower. In this tutorial, we aren't just building a Python web scraper. What we are building is a tool for competitive intelligence. I'll show you step by step how to automate price tracking so that you can stop guessing and start making data-driven decisions that give your business a strategic edge. So let's get started. Step 1. Pre-production setup. This includes software download, installation and configuration. We must first establish the competitive necessity. The problem is slow data collection. We solve this by preparing an environment that is automated and efficient. If you are still manually copying and pasting data into spreadsheets to track your competitors, analyze prices, or gather leads, you are burning valuable strategic time. Today, we are turning data into strategy by building your very first web scraper in 3 easy steps. Before we dive in, make sure you have Python set up on your machine. If you don't, pause this video and check out my quick Python installation guide to get up and running in minutes. So are we ready? Let's get started. First, we visualized the stress scenario of manual data entry versus automated execution. This is how we prove that in today's world of digitalized AI, manual work implies strategic death to business. The image on left, the problem creator, a stressed analyst, is physically copying data from a complex, bright retail website into a chaotic spreadsheet named competitor prices, manual. The image on the right, the solution provider, a clean, calm environment. A terminal window is running a Python script. Text is scrolling, fetching URL, and success saved to a prices.csv file. The automated spreadsheet is perfectly organized and updates itself. Next, we establish the tools and the management best practice for compliance. Select your target business and identify its online presence. Identify the target business website address. In this video, we will choose a popular e-commerce site or a local retailer's site that has a simple layout. For our case study video, we chose www.mindfreeshopping.com. Feel free to visit www.mindfreeshopping.com and use your mouse to navigate freely through its various links and pages. Now, we select a Python library for pulling data from the website of the chosen business. We choose Beautiful Soup, a Python library for pulling data out of HTML and XML files. The web link for this library is given below. https beautiful-soup-4.readthedocs.io and latest. Finally, it's time to identify a IDE tool of your choice. The popular ones are Jupyter. Jupyter is an open-source web application that allows you to create and share documents containing live code, visualizations, narrative text, and mathematical equations. It is widely used in data science, machine learning, and scientific computing. To install Jupyter, visit the Anaconda website given below, https www.anaconda.com. Downloading Anaconda will install Python, Jupyter, and thousands of data science packages in one step. Alternatively, you can install Jupyter as a standalone notebook by visiting the website https://jupyter.org. This website offers Jupyter Lab, which is a web-based interactive development environment for notebooks, code, and data. Another popular choice is Visual Studio Code VSS. Visit the website given below. https://code.visuals2dio.com to download VSS. Finally, we have Google Colab. Google Colab, short for Collaboratory, is a free, cloud-based Jupyter notebook environment. It allows you to write, run, and share Python code directly through your web browser without installing any software on your computer. Visit the website given below. https://colabi.research.google.com. Step 2. The script reliable coding and extraction. We must install the libraries requests and Beautiful Soup 4 in the command prompt. But before we write the fetching code, we implement headers. A standard scraper can be blocked by security seen as a bot. By adding a user agent string, our script politely tells the server, "I am a normal Mozilla browser, not a generic script." This is how you build reliable, compliant tools. Now we are all set to write the code. We need to implement two key features that elevate this from a beginner script to a business tool: the try except block and the extraction core. Visualizing live coding and reliability. Here, we start working in the code editor window of Jupyter or VS Code. We are creating the mindfreeshopping.ipinb file. 1. Installation and environment setup. Open command prompt windows. Type out the installation command slowly so it's easy to follow. Pip install requests Beautiful Soup 4. Step 1 is getting our tools. We are installing two lightweight libraries: Requests and Beautiful Soup 4. Requests, this lets our script talk to the internet, and Beautiful Soup 4, which acts as our digital scalpel to dissect the web page. To writing the script. Let's analyze our live coding section. Now we write a basic Python program mindfreeshopping.ipinb using requests to get the page content and then use Beautiful Soup to parse the price and product title. Line 1 and 2 are the import statements. We import requests and Beautiful Soup so our script knows how to use them. Lines 4 to 14 as visible on your video screen are, fetching the page. First, we give our script a target URL. This requests.get line is the magic moment. It essentially acts like an automated web browser, visiting the URL and downloading all the raw, messy HTML code in the background. Line 16 and 19, turning HTML into structure. Right now, that HTML is just a massive wall of text. This line hands that raw text over to beautiful soup library function, which organizes it into a neat, searchable tree structure. It's like turning a giant pile of loose papers into a beautifully indexed filing cabinet. Now, let's look at our exceptional handling section. The try except block. This can be best explained like that: in business, we need reliability. Adding the try and accept block ensures that if the business website is down, the program gives a helpful message instead of just crashing. This is one of the examples of techno-management collaborations to mention at the simplest level. Finally, it's now time for data extraction. We tell the script to look through our filing cabinet and find every single H2 heading that has the specific class name post title. Then, we loop through them, strip away any annoying extra witty space, and print the clean data straight to our screen. In our script, we also notice the lines 26 to 35 for data extraction on product title and price. Title equals soup.find h1, class underscore equals product title dot text dot strip, and price equals soup.find span, class underscore equals price tag dot text dot strip. 3. The program execution. Now, save and execute the Python file. The output displayed is the price from the live website. We save, we run it in the terminal, and boom, in less than a second, you've extracted the exact data you need to fuel your business strategy. So, time to understand the big reveal. When you run the script and the price appears in the console, say, and just like that, we have the data. Now, we expand strategically on the following. Let's talk about how you, as a manager, can turn this code or text on a screen into a strategic knowledge input for profit advantage. Step 3, the profit segment or the management perspective. Transitioning to a strategy segment. In this section we explain how a manager can use this to scrape once an hour to see how prices fluctuate during a sale event. Now that we have the code working, you might be asking, I'm a manager, not just a coder, why does this matter to me? The answer is competitive intelligence. In the digital age, data is your most valuable asset. What we just built isn't just a script, it's an automated eye on your market. So let's delve further more deep into this interpretation. Strategy 1, Dynamic Pricing. First, let's talk about dynamic pricing. If you know exactly when a competitor drops their price, you can react in real time. Instead of checking manually every morning, this script can alert you the second a price changes, allowing you to stay competitive without sacrificing your profit margins. Strategy 2, Monitoring stock and market trends. Second, look at inventory management. By scraping stock availability, you can see when a competitor is sold out of a key item. That is your signal to ramp up your marketing for that same product. You're not just guessing, you're making decisions based on live market gaps. This is what we call the techno-management edge. It's the ability to bridge the gap between technical execution and strategic decision-making. When you digitalize the data collection in retail management, you free up your time to focus on what humans do best: strategy and growth. So, in other words, what we see is, as our Python program executed successfully, it pulled the product price from the concerned website page. But, as our video outline states, the real value isn't the code output on the screen. It is the strategy the manager executes with that data. So let's visualize the strategic reveal. When we run the script, the terminal immediately prints the extracted data comprising of the item name and price. The monitor displays real-time competitive insights derived directly from the automated scraping, displaying historical data and scraped output. The live product information on the screen displays 21.47 clearly. To summarize, this video delves into a real-world application: web scraping for business strategic advantage. We further covered the following. We first studied the disadvantage of manual product prices lookup in retail sector. Next, we explored the technical know-how of building a Python scraper from scratch. And finally, we implemented the management strategy why of using that data to scale our operations. If you want to keep building your competitive edge, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more techno management insights. Thank you, and don't forget to visit again for our next video.